All right, guys. Today we have Fables Volume 3, the deluxe edition. And this, I skipped reading Volume 2 because it was, I didn't skip reading it. I skipped reviewing it. But I went forward on the series. Those were a bunch of like kind of one-shots. There was a storyline in it, but it was mostly some one-shots in there. I had to be careful what pages I turn into for YouTube here, just because of course, the censors that are going on, because there is some boobies in here. But this is a story. Basically, Red Riding Hood shows up, and she's like, and she was supposed to be dead from the big war against the adversary or whatnot, and of course she is going to be pushing and of course trying to infiltrate Fabletown. She's not the big bad wolf. Bigsby understands she's a problem. He sets up a sting operation to figure things out that's going on with Snow White here. And then it's a big deal as they figure it out. Now look at the art. Mark Buckingham does a beautiful job. It's like still comic art. You see like there's the white panels. You see that like it's like got a little cartooniness to it. You see that it doesn't look like it's traced off of something. Like this is like the last of like real comic art before everything went to this like terrible digital crap that they do these days. Now everybody's worried about this, and eventually I'm going to flip forward. This is an 8-part storyline. These wooden soldiers come out of nowhere, and they're just going to invade Fabletown. It looks like there's 3 of them at first. They look like there's something out of Men in Black, and of course that might be referenced given the time period of this. And then it turns out there's a whole army of them, and they're going to invade Fabletown. The Fables have to fight them off all the way here. And they lose Pinocchio over the course of it. Turns out Gisetto is working for the adversary back in their little homeland where they escaped from all these fables into New York, which is kind of the setting here. Kind of a neat deal into modern times. And you can see there's just a ton of cool action. The fight scene's really fun. And then we learn that Red Riding Hood's not actually her, but she's a witch pretending to be her. And the Hansel and Gretel witch actually stops her with her witch powers, being like, "You're here at my source of power." And it's a pretty neat twist at the end of this. Snow White is also pregnant with the Big Bad Wolf's child, and there's a mayor election going on between the mayor of Fabletown and then Prince Charming's trying to take over because he has a scam in order to try to siphon some money from the last storyline, which was going on. So this is building really nicely. All these characters build really nicely. You should start with Volume 1 because, if you start here, you'll recognize some of the characters, but you're going to lose a lot of the interactions that set up to this point, and there's a lot of setup. And it's really cool watching them develop like this. I mean, Bill Willingham did a wonderful job on this. The characters are all distinct. The plot line flows very quickly. The art's beautiful. The coloring's really well done. Everything is just like fires on all cylinders with this. This is a 10 out of 10 at this point. But like I said, I would start with Volume 1 for sure. You can maybe skip Volume 2 of this, but I think this is Volume 4 of the trade paperbacks if you're going that route. It goes up through issue 27 of the series. All right, leave a comment down below with what you think about this. Hit that like and subscribe button. We'll be back soon.